All right. We are getting ready for our game against Terra Linda. Second game of the year. First one was preseason. Hopefully they won't blast music too loud. Oh, here they get going. Girls are getting ready for their cheer. Second game against Terra Linda this year. The first one was a preseason game. We won in 2 straight sets. They're putting on more music right now. I'm going to get copyrighted. I started the live stream really early. We're just starting warm-ups. I'm looking at the clock. It says like 8 minutes left. So you have plenty of time for a bio break or whatever while I send this out to some other people here. Give me a second. Okay, so this is the third to last game of the season and could be the third to last game that I ever watch Hazel play a sport. Teary-eyed emoji. She said that she doesn't want to play volleyball right now. She doesn't want to do amplify or volleyball next year. I'm trying to get her to do track, but she said she wants to work and do Pilates and study. So, and it's really hard to live stream any of those really. If you're gonna live stream Pilates, that's creepy. Live streaming her work isn't practical, and then live streaming studying is just straight up boring, although it's important. So you could be watching one of the last 3 volleyball live streams of my professional career. Go over the roster again. They're not even in their numbers now. You can see them practicing. One is Hazel, 2 is Coco, 3 is Stella, 4 is Isla, 5 is Katie, of course Katie Murphy, 6 is Noah. Isla and Noah switch off as the setter. 7 is Lauren, she's a lefty, although she brushes her teeth with her right hand. I have to cross Abby off this list. Abby's was number 8, but she got pulled up to varsity because they had an injury. Huge loss for us, huge gain for them. Number 9's Ellie. 11, of course, is Alara. Alara is all over the place on the court in a good way. She's just running around both sides of the court, hitting the ball hard. 12 is Sophia. 13 is Maddie. You'll see her. She's silly. She likes dancing on the sidelines. 14 is Heidi. Heidi's got a really good serve. Mo's daughter. 15's Amelia. She's tall. She's in the front. 19's Julia. And then 21, of course, is our libero, Val. Go ahead and say hi on the live stream if you want. Tell me who you are. And this has been a big week for high school sports. Holly had a game on Monday against Tam, both undefeated. Archie pulled it out. Holly had 6 goals. Elsa had 4 goals. Taylor had 3, and Sylvie had 1. So that comprised our 14 goals to Tam's 10. It was one of those games we were always ahead, but Tam was we were never pulling ahead. Tam was just always right there. But that was a big relief to win that game, because that means we have a good chance of being the top seed in the playoffs. We'll make the playoffs, clearly. But we're a top seed, and that just puts you in a good place. You play earlier in the day in the playoffs, play at 4, not at 8. It's a totally different game to play right after school. We're hosting the playoffs in the championship this year too at Archie, just like we did last year. Good news, I'll be able to live stream from there because of my new password. And by the way, credit to Terra Linda for this Wi-Fi. Free access to Wi-Fi, full bars, high five, fist bump to San Rafael School District. I don't know why Tam School District can't follow suit, but it doesn't matter because I have a password for tomorrow's game against Redwood at Redwood. Sorry for putting water polo content on the volleyball feed, but I'm just trying to fill space here because we have 3 minutes left. Tomorrow we're playing Redwood at Redwood. We beat Redwood 10-4 at the Amanda Mack tournament 2 Saturdays ago, but it wasn't a real match because it was a Saturday game. It didn't count. Both teams had just played, they were tired. So we're gonna get the full Redwood team that is gonna be pumped up, and we're playing at Redwood, so they'll have a home field advantage. And the boys game is after ours, so you're gonna have all that guy energy before our game. And Redwood's a kind of a hostile pool to play in, honestly. Those students show up. They have 2,000 students there to our, 1,000, so they're double the size. So they know how to show up and cheer on their sports. We played Redwood last week for volleyball at Redwood. Free to go back and watch that. It was the funnest first set that our JV has had all year, without a doubt. We were ahead the whole time. Spoiler alert until the end when we lost. But other than that, we were ahead. And I don't think Redwood was expecting that. We played well. We were loose, finding our spots, communicating, and we just couldn't put them away. And they got a couple points at the end. They got in our heads. We started playing tight. And the Redwood girls, you can just tell their team is really good. I'm guessing they're going to be playing for the championship or 3rd or 4th place. And they just pulled ahead. And so then we got into the second set, and the second set was, I don't want to be negative. It just wasn't close. I mean, from the beginning, Redwood got out, and we were behind the whole time, and frankly, it just wasn't close. It was 2 totally different sets. So hopefully we got that out of our system, and hopefully we can lock it in and play fast, loose against Terra Linda. We beat Terra Linda handily last time preseason, 2 straight sets. There's no reason we can't do it again. I think after that, my phone is live streaming, so I can't go on it. I think after that we have Branson that we're going to be playing. Branson is always a powerhouse in girls volleyball. They're a powerhouse in basketball and volleyball. And I think also 8-man or 10-man football, whatever the other version of football is when you have smaller schools. So they're like state champion kind of a team. People go to that school for volleyball and academics. So we're playing them. I don't know where we're playing. I haven't checked. If you know, if you want to look it up, please shout out in the live stream. If we're playing them away at Branson's home, that'll mean we're playing at College of Marin. Branson doesn't have a... No, I'm sorry. Branson does have a volleyball. Now that I remember it, it's on their campus. And then we play Novato, my alma mater, which is always fun to go down and go back to my school in the gym that I used to play in, including as a really little kid. And, Novato I think is good too. I think Novato barely lost to San Marin just recently, so it's pretty tight. Our girls are getting warmed up if you want to watch them here. They don't have their jerseys on right now. It's just the warm-up. And this is also the funny time because the other team you're seeing over here is like shagging the balls that come across. And so you kind of want to show off to them that you know how you can spike the ball down and intimidate them. But sometimes when you get an air ball, it's embarrassing and the other team's looking at you. Let's see if we get an air ball here. See? Boom. Watch out, Redwood, or Terra Linda. It's the Terra Linda Trojans. So back to the live streaming schedule. On Thursday, we have the game against Redwood. Friday's off, and then Saturday morning at 11 a.m., we have a game against Los Lomos High School in Walnut Creek, right off the freeway, right off of 680, I think it is. It's by a Whole Foods in the downtown Walnut Creek, so it's a good place to go shopping after. I think there's a Brandy Melville down there. So we're playing Los Lomos. Now, Los Lomos is a team we played the weekend that the JV team had that tournament in Sacramento that I went to but couldn't live stream because there's absolutely no Wi-Fi in the place, which is criminal. But we played Los Lomos in the Acalanes tournament, and in between Hazel's games I called Holly and Clea, and Holly said she got scraped in her eye and couldn't play in the Los Lomos game, and she was going to tell the coach she couldn't play because she was scraped in her eye in the game before that. So I said, fine, I'm on the phone. I'm like, fine, don't play. Tell the coach, don't play. And Holly was having a hard time and didn't know what to do. I said, just don't play. Put some sunglasses on. It's just a tournament game. It doesn't matter. Then I start getting updates from the game on their parents' WhatsApp what the score was. And the score was 1-0, Holly scores. 2-0, Holly scored. I was like, oh, I guess she got over her scraped cornea and was able to see the net. But we were ahead in Los Lomos, but they apparently have some girl that's a huge shooter from the outside. We ended up losing 10-9. So we'll see what we do against them on Saturday. That was early in the season. Now we're getting strong, but so are they. So it'll be a fun game. If you want, I can send you the links to that. Those games I do not send publicly. I live stream those via private link because we don't want to provide other teams we play a tape to watch. That was the coach's request. I do live stream these publicly, the JV volleyball, because I'm not aware of any JV coaches wanting to watch our tape. And separately, there's unfortunately no playoffs for JV. It's only playoffs for varsity. Here they go. They're practicing their stuff. Coaches are in there. The game's starting in about 4 minutes. So now's a good time to get something to eat. I saw this footage of a dad that has a different camera. I use GoPro. This is my iPhone, but I also use GoPro footage, which is like a set it and forget it type of camera. Just put it up and it takes the image. Doesn't focus or anything. But I saw this new camera this person put up on a huge tripod way up above, and you set it and forget it. But it like has embedded software to follow the ball and focuses in. I saw him put the footage up on YouTube and I had immediate camera envy. But I'm already all in on GoPro. I have all my footage stored on GoPro storage. So it's a big commitment to switch, but it was a big difference in the quality of the footage. It was all 4K, but it had this technology to follow the ball. I don't think GoPro's really set up for sports footage, static sports footage. So I might have to do a little more research. Here are our girls doing some scrimmaging now. 2 minutes left to game time. Here's their serves. Practice serving for about a minute and a half, and then the ref will call people over. The girls will say high fives to each other. So if there's any sickness, they will transmit COVID through high fives, including through the ball, and then do a team cheer, and we will start the game. Terra Linda girls are huddled up in the corner. This is a brand new gym. It's really nice. We used to play CYO basketball and volleyball in the old Terra Linda gym, which was fine. It was tired. Sort of a 1965 vibe, lowest bidder architecture, and they understood what they needed to do here. Really versatile seats. They even have numbered seats up here on the ground, on the seat numbers to like have paid events. They're also putting in a new pool, Terra Linda and San Rafael, which is why when we play those teams, we have to host them. All right, 5 seconds left. Game time going, folks. Here we go. All the girls are taking off their practice jerseys and putting on their real jerseys. Wait a minute, I see Lauren, number 7, is in flip-flops, so I'm hoping she's not injured. She's clearly not playing because she's wearing flip-flops right there. And then, wait, Alara is in Uggs. What is going on? Alara is in Ugg slippers and Lauren is in flip-flops, which by the way are flip-flops. These girls are saying high five. So folks, we have an interesting development. Alara and Lauren are either not playing or they're not playing right now. That's a big deal because they're some of our key players, but okay. All right, here we go. The line judges are in place. The opposing team judges the line, so sometimes you get there's our parents over there. See them right up there. They're waving. Okay. Here we go. We have Katie, Heidi. Up front is Amelia, number 15. And then I see Ellie and, wait, Alara. I really don't understand what's going on because I just saw Alara in Uggs. I'm gonna have to find out what happened at half because she was in Ugg boots and now she's playing. So disregard what I just said that Alara's not playing. Okay, Heidi substitutes for Val, and we are serving it up, and we're having Noah serve it up. And in the front is Ellie, Amelia, and Alara. So here's our first serve. There she goes. We get it back. That's out. That's out by a mile, and we get the first point. Really important point to start the tone of the game. So Noah's able to convert on her first serve. Here she goes again. She pops it in way back. It goes up. They're just, Terra Linda Trojan's just going to get it over. We set it all the way over to Alara, who gets it straight down line. Beautiful shot with this emphasis, exclamation point, 2-0. The scoreboard says 0-0, but trust me, the score is 2-0. There we go, should be 2. There we go. The scoreboard is now caught up. Third serve by Noah. Katie's giving high fives to Val. Girls are feeling good. They get it over. Alara gets it up, and Alara puts it. It was kind of an over pass by Alara, and ended up going over the net, and the Trojan hit it into the net, and we have 3 straight points by Noah. Here we go. I'm whispering. Big serve. Flips it up. We save it. Amelia saves it, and Alara gets it up, and Val. What? Was heard a whistle. I guess we hit the net. So they break the serve. It's 3-1 in the first set. We're here in Terra Linda's gym. Brand new. Nice serve. Val gets it up. Noah sets it all the way over to Ellie. Big booming one, and that's just too hot to handle. She hit it just to the right of Katie. Katie got her hand on it, but just needed to be over a couple more. Okay, I'm now figuring out what happened. The 2 girls that were in their flip-flops were on the freshman team, folks. So disregard everything I said about... Ooh, interesting little bump by Alara. Alara and Ellie are playing. Wow, Val gets it up nicely. Katie gets it up, and we just can't get it. And there's been a huge momentum shift by the Trojan. They get the equalizer. It's 3-3. So apologies for that. That was not Alara and Ellie. Those were 2 girls on the freshman team that share the numbers with them. Kind of big serve to Val. We save it. Val's going to get it over. Oh, she went up too late. The Trojan girl jumped too late, and as the ball was coming down, she was just off sync with the ball, and it gives us the point. And substitution alert, we have Maddie is coming in for Alara, and Maddie will be serving it. So you'll see her enter the screen from the right, bouncing the ball. She's going to serve it up. Here comes Maddie. And Maddie hits it into the net. And we also have Sophia's in too, by the way. Sophia came in for, trying to figure out who was in before. I think Ellie. No, Ellie's still in. Ellie, Noah, Amelia, Sophie, Val. She came in for, oh, and there's one in the net. So back-to-back serves in the net. So we maintain the lead through some unforced errors. And Amelia comes out and Heidi comes in. Watch out. Hot Rocket Heidi. She can send it straight down if you give her the right set. Here's Val. She's a lefty. Really nasty serve. And they hit it down, and there was a little bit of confusion as to who was going to get it. And they both walked away from the ball and it hit the ground. And we're tied at 5. Much closer game than the last time we played Terra Linda. And there's another one in the net, folks. 3 unforced errors. We'll take the point. Hope we don't have to give them. And news flash, Isla is in for Noah. And this is Ellie serving. That was a hit, and that was in. That was so nicely hit that all you could do was watch it because it looked like it was going out, but it just tucked in the corner. So we are tied back up. We are knotted up at 6. Terra Linda has not gotten the lead. Newsflash, Stella is in, folks. Stella, Maddie, and Val are in the back. Let's see what they can do. It goes to Maddie, who gets it up, and we get it up, and we get it over. Stella gets a huge save. We can get this. This will be a real fun point to win for momentum. And Heidi hits it out. There was not a lot of... The line judge kind of half-heartedly lifted her flag up like it was out, I think. She needs to have a little more... Wait, there's a timeout. So we lose the lead for the first time. It is... Let's see what the coach is... The ref's saying something. Saying maybe there was someone shouldn't have come out. So they have maybe a substitution problem going on right now. They're saying they maybe messed up a substitution. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the substitution rules. But they are clearing it up, or maybe they just said don't do it again. And hopefully they'll be waived in the serve. And we were down 6-7 in the first set. Scoreboard's on the upper left of your screen. Now they're going back to the coach. I think he might be exacting... I think he's saying you didn't do some circle substitution. Now we're doing, everyone's getting together and talking because it looks like it might take a little longer to sort this out. Mo, our coach, of course. Her husband coaches the Archie Williams football team, who are having an incredible year. And we just won our homecoming game against Terra Linda. No offense, Terra Linda. We won it handily. Now we're ready. Six to 7, we're down by 1. She serves it to Val, who manages to get it. Isla serves it up, and that's a big block, but that's fine. Maddie got it. Back to Isla, and again, we're going to tie it this time, and this time it works. This time, Heidi says, if you're going to give me 2 chances, it's a good probability I'm going to score. And newsflash, Katie Murphy is coming in to serve. Katie's one of the funner players to watch. She's a versatile player with a really strong serve. She's like just someone you can just count on. Here we go. Big serve. They hit it over. Katie gets it up to Isla, who sets it over to Alara. Alara just tries to plop it down in the middle. Terra Linda gets it. And nice dig. And Alara's just got to get it over. Stella had a nice dig there on the right. There's a slap, and it finds the place where we're not. And we go down 7-8. Close game, just kind of back and forth. Big serve. Stella gets it up to Isla, gives it over to Alara, who pops it down. They get it over. We pop it up. Stella got her hands on it, but it was just too much going, and she popped it up to the right into the stands. 7-9. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Trojans. We got to bust it, and we got a little help there. Misfire on the serve. It's 8-9. Newsflash. Amelia is in, and Val's coming out, and Heidi is serving. She gets whistled in. A hush comes over the crowd, and she gets an ace. Heidi threads the needle into the little place where no one was finds the ground. We get the equalizer. It's 9-9. She's bouncing it. She jumps up, pops it down. They're having a hard time. Oh, let's see if they got it over. They get it over. No ace. Heidi gets it up to Isla, who gives it over to Alara, who serves it up on a platter over on the left-hand side. This is what we need, folks. Heidi has 2 straight points. We need to score on our serves. Heidi's going on her 3rd serve. She's won the first 2. No side outs. The ref's trying to figure out some stuff. Maybe there's some substitution issues going on now on the Trojan side. Maybe Trojan said, hey, if the Falcons can get away with it, so will I. So maybe it's just a... Nope, the Trojan coach is telling his player where to go, where to be positioned. The refs are now comfortable with it and wave in Heidi for her serve. This will be her 3rd serve. Little giddy up. Plops it in the middle, and that's going to be hard. And that's going to be 3 points in a row, 11-9. Heidi serves it again. And they now manage this one. And we just pop it right down, but they're going to get it up. They cannot. Amelia was right there saying, if you think this is going to be put anywhere near the net, I'm just going to jump up and use all my height and get it. And we have a first timeout. I'll let you savor the flavor of those cheers. I always love hearing it when the other team is the one calling the timeout. But I will say it's not fun when we call the timeout, and I am literally the only person speaking in this gym other than the coaches. It's like a library in here. You could study. I hope there's a little more electricity in the girls' game. I mean, honestly, you could hear a pin drop right now. Okay, finally. Okay, the Archie cheer breaks the awkward silence. And reminder, Heidi has won 4 straight points on her serve. We're looking for the ball. We're not quite sure where the ball went. The ball has disappeared. Now the ball has reappeared magically from behind the scorer table. And let's see if this timeout worked to get into Heidi's head to break the streak. Hopefully it didn't. She hits it, and we did not. Timeout did not work against us. 13-9, huge rally going on. Terra Linda is inside their heads right now. They're just making unforced errors, and they're passing it to themselves right into the net and not giving the players enough room to maneuver. So Heidi's just exploiting this right now. She's just on a streak. Terra Linda gets this one over, and we get it up, and they finally break it. Heidi is unable to manage that one. It's a beautiful hit by the Trojans. Just licks the top of the net, loses altitude really quickly, and it is now 14-10. Which, by the way, was the score of the game in the water polo game against Tam, but now it's 11-14. All right, just like that, they're kind of back. I thought it was 11-14, but I guess it's 10-14. It's kind of weird. We get it up. Katie gets it up nicely. Isla's just going to put it over right off the net. That's a real hard one. That was a deceiving shot by Isla over her back. It just hits the net and has a lot of velocity going on. Newsflash, we have Stella's coming out and Ellie's coming in. Stella for Ellie. Ellie for Stella. And Isla on the right of your screen, number 4, is serving. Isla's got a good serve. We have some Trojan parents trying to get them pumped up. It's 10-15. I really thought it's 11-15. I'm going to stop fixating on it. But it's something feels off to me. Isla's really close to that line, and the Terra Linda player, the line judge, holds the flag up late. It was like a late flag. So we'll take her word for it that it was out, so it's 15-11. Big serve. We get it up. Katie's just going to send it over. And that is out. We got lucky. Flag is up. The line judge on the back is not lit. Now she lifts up the flag. The line judge back there, I'm not criticizing her, but could use some, like, she is responsible for the far side line, that girl back there. And the ref's saying, he can't see that. So that is a mean serve. Alara, that was just beautiful. Tons of velocity. Right when it gets over the net, it goes down to the center of the earth. Not much you can do to it. It's 17-11, folks. We have a huge lead. And she tries to do it again, but it goes in the net. It is 17-12. Wow, big. Oh, Val gets it, and we get it up, and we get it over. Nice. Hot potato. Big serve, big block. We got it up. And Noah tries to get it over with the double hand, but it just goes into the net. Hello, everyone from Terra Linda High School. It's the first set, 13. We're up ahead, 17-13. Lots of whistles in this game, a lot of ref stoppages. The excitement is getting up a little bit more as the varsity team starts to enter. And that is just a good serve, and we're not able to manage it. It gets out away from Sophia, and Val isn't able to get to it. It's too much of a hot potato. (17-14). Scoreboard's up on the top of your screen. That was a miscommunication. It was in, and I think just miscommunication. It happens all the time. Just move past. It's 17-15. Our team's doing a side-out cheer. These are some crucial points right here. She gets it over. Sophia gets it up. Noah sets her. And that is, oh, I guess that's out. And folks, we have a 1-point lead, and we are really close to calling a timeout. That's my guess. Because there's been a huge momentum shift. We've had like 4 unanswered points. We gotta fix this. Val gets it up. We get it over. Noah's just going to send it over to the other side. Little dink. Oh, she kind of dunked that. I thought that might have been too many hands on that. Nice hit. Cross court. Terra Linda gets it up. Val pops it in the air to Noah, who serves it up. And that's a big, nice hit by Sophia. And that's going to go over the net. Those are one of those. It hits the top of the net, and it's like a waterfall over. And folks, it is 17-17. We had a 6-point lead, and it is gone, and it's a new game. Big serve. Val gets it up. Noah serves it up to Sophia, who gets it down. And that's going to be over on the wrong side. Those red and white poles, it has to be on the inside of those, not the outside. So we thankfully get the set points back. And now we have Val serving, who's a lefty with a knuckleball serve. So that's a good advantage for us. That's out. Oh, that would have been out. That's fine. Alara put it up. It would have been out, but it's hard to tell. Better to try to play it. But I think what happened was she went for it, but while she was hitting it, she was like, oh, it was out. So it was kind of like a check swing in baseball where you don't do the full swing. We're locked up at 18. These are huge points. Nice dig. Heidi gets it to Sophia, who slams it down nicely. Terra Linda is just going to get it over. Val gets it up to Noah, who back sets it, and that's down. Nice play. Here's a hit, and they are doing a really good job on Terra Linda's side. They're up, by the way, 18-19 now. They're up by 1. They're doing a good job of hitting it into the top of the net and having it dribble over. Those are really hard to adjust to. I don't know if they're doing it intentionally, but if they are, it's a great play. Big hit. We recover. Noah gets it to Sophia, who just gets it over. They hit it straight into the net, and luckily we didn't touch the net, and it's 19-19. Newsflash, Noah is coming out, and Isla's coming in, and Stella's coming in for Ellie, and Stella will serve. Stella's on the right side of your screen. She's now out of the screen, but she'll come in because she does a big sweeping jump serve. She hits it, and it's nice. Ooh, let's see what happens. They barely get it over. Noah decides to just push it over, not set it. The Terra Linda team pushed it over the net, and we tried to block it, and unfortunately went straight down on our side. It's 19-20. Reminder, you played a 25 first 2 sets. If there's a tie after that, the third set goes to 15. You have to win by 2. That's in, and we get it over. And Alara saves the day, manages to get, it's 20/20, perfect vision, folks. And I see Katie coming in, who's going to take the serve. Here's Katie. She serves it over. Right to Katie, who pops it up to Isla, who gives it all the way to Alara, who pushes it down. She kind of just pushes it over. We get a nice save, and we're able to get it over. Heidi saves us. There's a little miscommunication on their side. Val says, I'm going to take this. Serves it up to Alara, who hits it down. They dig it. They're going to push it over. Wow, this is the longest rally of the game so far. Here's Heidi. Terra Linda manages to get it. They're just going to push it over. Katie's going to set it to Isla, who's going to give it to Alara. Wow, folks, this is a really long... And now we win it. That was a huge one to win, 21-20. That one was fun. We really needed that. (21-20). Heidi gets it up to Isla, who sets it over to Alara. And Alara just says, here you go. She kind of just flicked it over, and we have our second timeout by Terra Linda because they know these are the crucial points. Folks, we are barely hanging on here to this lead. Every time we get a lead, I feel like we get comfortable with it, and then we let them back in. And Terra Linda is really good. They don't really slam it a lot. They're really good at over the shoulder, behind the back, just licking the top of the net, cross-court shots. They're really good at kind of creating confusion. Here we go again. And so it is Katie serving, which is good for us. There was a weird whistle right there. Katie has a booming serve. This is just going to be over. So Val's going to get it up to Isla, who's going to set it to Alara. And that is a absolute definitive win. That was a beautiful all around, beautiful serve. We get it back and we do a perfect dig, bump, set, spike. And here we go, 23-20. Big serve. There, libero gets it up. We get it over to Isla, who's now doing Alara. And Alara that time just got a little crossed in her feet and hits it into the net. It's 23-21. Huge point right here. Huge point. That's in. Val gets it up. Isla gets it now to Alara, and Shalara bumps it into the net. And it is 23-22, folks. See, this is what happens. We're really good coming out of the timeout, and then we start playing tight, and we start hitting it into the net a little. We got to get this out. Katie gets it up beautifully to Isla, who now gives it back to, and last time Alara said that's not going to happen a third time. She goes up gracefully, sees exactly where the Trojans are not, and puts the ball right there. It is now set point 24-22, and Hot Rocket Heidi is serving. There she goes. Oh my God, that was a beautiful serve. They dig it up nicely. Let's see what they want to do. They get it over. It's fine. Heidi digs it to Isla, who sets it over to Alara. Alara gets it over. They get it. Amelia gets her hands on it, but there's too much velocity on it. Set point right now. This is a key point, folks. If we win it, we win the set. It's in. Nice, kind of a deceiving serve. Here's Alara, and Alara decides to take down the set. Alara decides, enough of this set. Let's end it. And we get a huge victory on that one. Wow. That was a lot to process. Oh, look. Hold on. We have the varsity girls. Let's see if we can see them. Hold on. Let's see if we can see them. There they are. All the varsity girls. Are you waving at me or him? Me or him? Well, do you want to hear something really awkward? The varsity girls were waving at me, but then this dad right Okay. Oh, thank you. Holly was telling me I was muted. Here we go. Let's see what Mo wants to do. I'm selfishly hoping I see a little playing time for Hazel. See if she mixes it up. She usually does mix up the first and the second sets. The girls are getting pumped up. And I'll read out who my eyes see. I see Amelia, Alara, Noah, Heidi, Stella, and Katie. And my guess is that Heidi will substitute for Val. And there is Lydia's mom joining us on the left. So again, Val, Katie, Stella, Amelia, Alara, who's doing a dance right there in the front. And we are starting out the second set. We won the first one, and the Trojans will start the play. Katie gets it up, gives it to Noah, who gives it to Amelia, and they hit the net. The Trojans touch the radioactive net, and we get the point. That is fun. And Noah is serving. And newsflash, we have Ellie is in the game. Oh, that was out. Okay, that's a point by us. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what was going on. Here goes Noah serving. Beautiful serve. And that's in the net. We win the point. We're up 3-0. No, yes, we're up 3-0. And our girls are dancing in celebration. Noah's got 2 straight points. Big serve. The Trojans just get it over. Oh, nice save by Noah. She's all over the place in a good way. And that's going to be, and that was, again, they touched the net again. And the Trojan girls are kind of looking around in disbelief, saying, I'm not quite sure what happened. There's some substitutions on the Trojan side, and we're up 4-0. Here's a serve, and that's an ace. 5-0. And you're seeing the girls do the ace cheer. Noah's on fire, and we have a timeout. That's an early timeout by the Trojans. 3rd timeout of the day. We've taken none. Well, we're clearly making some adjustments, if not some mental adjustments, in this set, because we've got 5 straight points. We broke their serve, and now we have 4 straight points. It's huge. Totally different game right now. Trojans really needed that timeout because I think there was like 3 calls that the refs made that the Trojan girls didn't know what they were, so they're not quite sure what they need to do. Noah's just racking up the points here. I'm starting to think about where to get dinner. There's a Mexican place I usually go to in the Northgate 2 mall. Northgate 2 is kind of a weird mall. It has like Big 5, Starbucks, a donut shop, a barber, Safeway, and it's a really compact parking lot, not really friendly for walking. She serves it over, and that's just a miscues all over the place. Tons of miscues on the Trojan side. Their team's going to need to regroup because we have 6 unanswered points. Noah serves. Way back, way out. Off to the left. It was out of bounds. So we're up 6-1. Val gets it up to Noah, who gives it all the way over to, that was in. They called it in. Good job on Ellie's part there. Val will be Alara will be serving. The girls on our side are dancing. They're very giddy on their side right now. Here's Alara. Big serve. That is a very strong serve. It's just powerful in the back at your feet. You got to bend down and find it, and you're lucky to get it up at all, and it just skews off to the side, and it's 8-1. Another big serve. There, Valero gets it up. This is a nice hit. That was in. That was completely in. Newsflash, Hazel Hovey is in, folks. Hazel for Alara. Hazel is pumped up. All right. Hazel just had a really fun weekend. The filming for the homecoming and played in the Powder Puff game. And there's an ace. Val's able to dig that up. It was the juniors versus the seniors. I think the juniors won, which is good because I have 2 juniors. And a lot of filming, just like a real fun dance on Friday night. They announced the homecoming court and the winners. Hazel gets it up, and we get it over. Hazel gets some action after Val gets it up. They get it back, and Amelia gets a piece of it, but it goes backwards, and Val's not able to get to it. It's 8-4, folks. Mo's telling everyone to relax, get the ball up, stay on the heels of your feet, or the balls of your feet, rather. Noah gets it over, and we just get it back over by Sophia. No, Val gets it. What? I don't know. I think maybe that was a double hit. That ref over there is calling a lot. I'm not quite sure what the call was. It's what I do know that it's 8-5, and we're losing our lead. And that hits the net. Newsflash, Heidi has come in for Amelia, and Val is serving. Val has a powerful left-hand knuckleball. It's really deceiving. Here it goes. Look at that. Just dirty, mean, not fair. There's Vince at the bottom of your screen, Lydia's dad, walking in, waving at other people. He has a blue binder. I don't know what he has. He has a blue clipboard and a mustache. And that's just too much. And he's just kind of sauntering up the stairs to greet his wife as they get ready for the varsity game. Okay, Val is just got 2 points. Let's see if she can get another one. They hit it over. Val gets it up. Hazel serves it over to Sophia, who gets it over. Back here, Hazel gets it up, serves it to Noah, who gets it to Heidi, who gets it straight down, and that's a point. Hashtag textbook volleyball. Hashtag it's 12-5. Val is serving some more action. Keep it going. They get it over. Hazel gets it up nicely to Noah, who back sets it, and it's just a little dainty push across like a ballet move, and she scoots it over. This is going to be to Val, to Heidi, who does a knuckle bump backwards. Big hit. Oh, wow, what a huge dig by Noah. Sophia gets it over. That was a lot of velocity that Noah handled no problem. Val gets it up to Noah, who front sets to Sophia, who gets it straight down, and that should be a point. No, they saved it. And they get it over. Hazel gets it up. It gets over, and we save it again. Oh! That was a fun point. Kind of a desperately needed point for the Trojans. Those are momentum shift points, those long rallies where you get a lot of saves, a lot of don't celebrate too soon moments. 12-6 Trojans are serving second set. We won the first set, 25-23. Big serve, Val gets it up. Noah sets it all the way to Sophia, who does a little bump. It's deceiving, but they figure it out. They hit it, and that's in. We were just not there. She finds the back corner. It's 12-7. We need to get a side out here, folks. Oh. The Trojan just kind of shanked the ball a little bit, didn't hit the right part of her hand. And we get a break there, 13-7. There's Hazel, wiping the bottom of her feet, and we have substitution alert. Stella, who's coming in to serve, and Isla for Noah. Isla Vista. Stella has a jump slap serve. See that? And that one in the net. So that's fine. So back to back. Misfires on the serve. It happens. It's fine. Move on. 14-8. Trojans are serving. Val gets it up. Gives it to Isla this time, who's going to go back to Sophia, who just gets back to Stella, to Isla, straight to Heidi. Just a quick set to Heidi, and Heidi was there expecting it, and pops it down to the left. I love those quick sets, especially when you watch college volleyball. I've been watching a lot of UC Santa Barbara college volleyball. They had a heartbreaking loss to Cal Poly the other night, but they do a lot of these like really quick sets right in the middle, and the person just slams it straight down. They're fun and hard to block. Here's Katie. Katie has an incredible serve. I mean, that was absolutely unmanageable. 16-8. Katie serves it over again. That's going to go over. Heidi hits it up. Isla gets it. And Laura says, I'll do that, but they squirt it over out of nowhere. A miracle shot. Kind of shot like a cannon over the net. Perfect velocity. And we had to get it, and it was just too hard to handle. – 16-9. Val gets it up over to, this time, Heidi, who gets it to Alara. Big, kind of like a shot over. Isla does a quick set to Heidi, who gets it, licks the top of the net. They dink it over, and that's a nice shot. Stella couldn't get to it. Good play on the Trojans' part. There's a hit. Stella gets it up to Katie, who gets it over to Alara, who goes straight down line. They just get it over. Katie gets it up to Isla, and that one is slapped into the net. (16-11), folks. These are crucial points. They get a nice serve. Katie gets it up. Isla we're just got to get this over, so Stella just puts it in the play with a spin. Katie finds it no problem to Isla. Here's a straight set down to Heidi. Downtown. Hot rocket to Heidi. Quick set. Newsflash. Amelia's coming in for Val, and we have Heidi serving 17-11. Remember, Heidi went on a huge rally last game. I think she got us like 6 points. There she goes. And that's just too much. Stella isn't able to, got her hands on it, but it's just too much English and it went backwards. Here we go. Big hit, nicely up. Isla gives it to Alara, and she gets it over. They thought she was going to slam it, I think, and she just kind of pushed it over to them. And okay, I see substitutions coming in. Noah for Isla, and Ellie's in. And serving is Noah. Noah's got a good serve. That was just beautiful. What a serve. (19-12), second set. I think Isla's seeing something she likes on that right-hand side. I think she's seeing a mismatch with her serve. She keeps hitting it over there. It's 20-12. These are huge points right now. Okay, Alara gets it up. Val gets it back to Alara, who's just going to get it over. Not much action on that one. And she just mishit it on the Trojan side, 21-12. So this is a pretty good lead. This is a manageable lead in terms of the victory should be in sight as long as we just stay confident. Okay, Amelia gets it up to Noah, who gets it to Alara, and Alara hits it hard, but on the wrong side of the net. 21-13. Newsflash. Julia's in for Alara, I think. It's hard to see sometimes. These girls' hair is so long it covers up their numbers. So Julia's getting some play right now. And they're about to serve. Wait, no, the ref is still checking some out in the book. The ref runs a clean ship here. He doesn't mess around. He wants a clean game. I parked out right in front of the school, like literally directly in front of the school. So I'm loving that. When I've come here before for CYO basketball, I have to park way far at the end of the parking lot, at the other end of the football field. It's a long walk. It's also weird is that I could get here, I could probably get here from my house. Oh, little miscommunication. From my house to Terra Linda is literally up and over my hill. Like I could get here walking, I think, quicker or just as quick as if I drive or you have to go all the way around. But a long time ago, they did not want to connect the San Anselmo Sleepy Hollow with Terra Linda. They left it closed because they knew a lot of traffic would form. And a ball from the varsity girls came onto the court. That is something they should not be doing. Come on, girls, we're better than that. 21-14. Terra Linda serving. Big hit. Val's got it, no problem. She gives it to Noah and gives it to Amelia, and that's a win. 20. Wait, what? I must be losing my mind. I thought it was 21. Now, okay, so it's 22. That's out. The varsity girls I'm seeing on this bench, which you can't see, but what I can see, went to Safeway and bought a big thing of like cookies, and they're selling them, like sugar cookies. Huh. (22-15), folks. Good job by Hazel to get it. Hazel's in. I didn't notice that. She got it. It just went a little bit outside on the other side. 22-16. 6-point lead. They hit it up to Val. Val gets it to Noah. Over to Sophia. And Sophia's in the net. So it's 22-17. You see what I mean, folks? You get comfortable / complacent, and your lead dissipates if you're not locked in. You need to get on the balls of your feet and expect it. Here's the shot to Hazel. She digs it up nicely. Sets Noah, and Noah gives it to Sophia. And Trojans are having a hard time with it, but they get it over. Val sets it to Noah. Back sets it. Cross-court shot. Trojans handle it. Is it shot? Hazel digs it up. Oh, but Noah was going the wrong way. And we have some unanswered points, folks. We have 3 unanswered points. 4-point lead. It's 22-18. And the varsity girls think this whole thing's over. They're all lining up. This game's not over. Val. Noah. Sophia. Okay, it's up. Val gives it to Noah, who now puts it to Amelia. And that's the point. She tipped it. She tipped it. She tipped it. Bro, did I miss that, folks? I thought I saw a tip. Well, we didn't. It's 22-19. Big serve. Val's got that. She's going to go to Hazel. Hazel's going to give it to Sophia that gets it over. There's a hit. Oh, no. Guys, it is 22-20. We better call a timeout right here. That is my recommendation. Credit to Mo. She wants them to play through stuff. There's a big hit. That's out. Well, credit to Mo. I would have called a timeout because she didn't. The other team had a misfire, and now we have, you can't see her now. She will come into your screen. Val, who's going to serve. Big serve. They get it over. Val again, back in play with Noah. Quick set, and that was a double hit. 23-21. I think he's saying Noah did a double hit there. When you set the ball, you have to do it just a quick little pop and not cradle the ball too much. It's a big serve. Hazel gets it up nicely to Noah. Over to Sophia, who's just going to get it over. It's a huge point. Big cross court, nice by Noah. She serves it over to Sophia, and that was not a lot of heat on it. Just get it over. Everyone's playing tight. Wow, big save, but it's not going to go. That was, the girls are playing really tight right now. This is an epic comeback by the Trojans. And this is where I was talking about. You don't want to get complacent. And now we're tight, and we call it timeout. First timeout of the game. Did you notice all this? Vibe shift, aura shift, momentum shift. We were up like by 8 or 9. I can't do the math. I don't remember. And our girls were all dancing. And then the varsity girls come in. Here's Lydia. Come here. Tell me what you're seeing, sweetie. What are you seeing right now? We were up by a lot. Then what happened?
I don't know if they got in their heads or something. I don't know, but I think they're playing so good and they're going to win, so.
They're tightening up right now. They need to loosen up, right?
Yeah.
This is where you got to calm down.
This is where we got to like recollect, have a game plan.
Well, thank you. Well, let me put it
Holly.
back. Wait, Holly's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, this
Holly's
is huge.
watching.
Okay, well, that's sweet of her. All right, it's 23-22. And that's it. It hit the ground. It's tied 23, folks. This game became kind of fun and electric because of this comeback. Let's see. She hits it. Sophia gets it up. Noah serves it back to Sophia, who tips it, but it doesn't go over. And now we have the biggest comeback I've seen all year. And we can do this, folks. We can do this. Everyone's nervous. There's a hit. Val gets it up. And that is a comeback.
This is not okay.
Folks, I don't know. I was saying we had that big lead. We were celebrating too soon. It's a classic part of volleyball. Lydia, your thoughts?
I thought we were totally taking the double now. We were like up by how much? Like
8.
8 points. But this, I think they're locking back in. They're resetting. We're gonna take this win.
Here's what I'll say. We're making mistakes. You can fix mistakes.
Yes.
Right?
You can communicate more. You can.
There's been some miscues, throwing into the net. I have a lot of confidence, and we won that first set. We were way ahead. We know we can do it.
Yeah.
So what about your game?
We're really excited. This is our,
How's your season going?
Redemption time.
What do you mean revenge?
Well, we played them preseason. Lost.
And you lost?
Yeah.
Was there a bad call, a controversial call when you played them? In the third set, fifth set?
Probably, but fifth set was against Santa Fe here though.
Oh, that was where the controversial call was.
That was really bad.
Okay. So, but in the Terra Linda game, did it go 5 sets?
No, it went 3.
So you lost 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Bro, you do need some redemption.
We do. And
Lock
we're gonna
in.
get that today.
Okay. And how's your season going?
Not the best.
Okay. Are you going to be in the playoffs?
We'll see. We've got to win this, I think.
Oh, so you're in playoff contention if you win this. Okay.
This, San Marin, and Novato, and Branson.
Those are your last games?
Yeah.
Okay. Which ones are at home and which ones are away? Do you know?
I think Novato's here. I mean, at home. It's going to be senior night. And then we have another home game on Friday against... Who's that? Is that like...
Branson?
Branson.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
we play on Friday? Oh, newsflash, folks. There'll be a live stream Friday night.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Thursday night at Redwood, Friday at Archie, Saturday at Las Lomas.
Wow.
Are you going to go to Holly's water polo game at Redwood?
What day?
Thursday, 5:30, 5. Probably
If
can't
I
make it.
What about like 6? If I got there at like 6:30, would it be over?
It'd be over. The game's at 5.
Sorry, Holly.
So.
Yeah. Okay. I have to go.
All right, go warm up, sweetie. Thank you
Bye,
for
guys.
that.
They got.
Well, you know, I will say there wasn't a lot of energy going on when we were ahead in the gym at all. And then there's nothing like celebrating too soon in life. You think the game's over. Oh, we got this. Well, guess what? You're playing someone who doesn't agree with you. And Terra Linda just came back and won that. And we really tightened up at the end. Tons of unforced errors, things going out, not hitting it fully, double hits, all stuff that can be addressed. That's what you talk to him as a coach. You just say, deep breath. We can win this. We know we can. You saw the lead we got at the beginning of that. Do that again. Find that space. Find that mental space. Go there. Stay calm, loose. And let's go home with the W. Let's go home and get tacos at Northgate 2. That's what I want. The taco platter with free chips. Although you have to keep going up to the woman behind the counter and asking for more free chips. Can I have some more chips? And she's like dealing with people in line. You're like, can I have some more chips? And you have to wait in line. I just give me my own free chip area. Let me self-serve. I could go to Meet Pueblo now that I'm thinking about it in Northgate 1. That's like a sit-down place. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going Mexican, I just don't know which one. Okay, here we go. Third set, folks, first of 15. I see in the back, Noah, Heidi, Katie. I'm guessing Heidi will sub for Val. In the front is Amelia, Ellie, and I think Alara. Alara, of course. So this is our starting team in the first set. So Mo, our coach, is going back to basics. Here comes the serve from Noah. She hits it. We get it up. Ellie gets it up. Amelia gets it over, and it's set into the net in that space that's just hard to work. Val gets it up. Alara gets it over to Amelia, who hits it down, and they've somehow managed to find the space, and they're just getting it over. So we can get a nice one right here with Amelia. No to Alara, and that should be a win, and that's it, 1-1. We really needed that point. Thank you to Lydia Battaglia to give us some inside scoop. She's a good friend of my daughter's, good friend of the family, and an incredible athlete, three-sport athlete, which you just do not see a lot nowadays. Volleyball, basketball, softball. Just a classic athlete. Trojans putting it over. They dink it over. Noah's there. Val says here. And that's a nice cross court, and that's just kind of mishit, and that's just too hot to handle. And Julia gets the misdirection. And that's an ace. That is a much needed ace by Alara. We'll take more of those, please, Alara. Serve them up. Ace of spades, ace freely. Kiss. Kiss guitarist, ace freely. Here she goes. Jump up. And that girl really wasn't ready for it, but she saves it. That's a big hit, but Val gets it. Noah serves it over, and that is in. Julia has 2 kill shots, which I love, and we have a time out. We have another timeout. I gotta say, selfishly, I don't like to lose, of course, and I don't want to lose this, but I'm actually having the funnest part of this because this has been by far the most exciting part of the game. So it's kind of a wake-up call to all of us. The weather changed quite dramatically. I had to wear my neck thing here on the ferry to keep me cool on the ferry and walking in the city. It was like windy. I had a work event tonight. A bunch of people from out of town were at the event, and I just went to this instead. It's much more fun to watch my daughter play than talk to people from work. All of them I like, no offense, but I don't really have much to say to them right now. My daughter's playing in what could be one of the last games she plays, the last 3 or 4 games, because she's announced to me that she's retiring from at least club volleyball. And that's an 8. Oh, it is an ace. Wow. 5-1. Folks, do not let your foot off the gas pedal. Let's go, Alara. Big serve. Big down, that's it. Just such a hard serve. They get it up, but it's just at the top of the net. Not much to do with it other than Amelia saying, why don't you please just take this on your side? I don't want it over here. Thank you very much. It's 6-1. Amelia's a serve in the net. Okay, that's good. Great run by Alara. She did her job. Now we have to break the serve. Let's see what we can do. Their libero is going to serve, it looks like. They're doing a substitution. 6-2, first one to 15, have to win by 2 third set. Varsity goes first to 3 sets, so they can have 5 sets. Their first 4 to 25, and the last one is 15. JV only goes to 3. There's a hit, and it gets over, and Val saves it. Noah gets it up to, and now, wow, good job. And that's going to be out. Oh, but we decided to play it. That's okay. Val gets it, and we get a big slam. They just push it over. Alara gets it up to Noah, back sets, and she just pushes it over. That's Ellie. And they pop it over. So everyone's just kind of playing tight right now. And not... And they're just getting it over. No one is going for the absolute shot, but and that was what? And that was we touched the net. We touched the net. 6-3. It's okay. I like the intensity of our play. That's in. Val gets it up. They get it over, and that was in. That was like a hook shot. An interesting shot right there. We have a lot of students showing up now for the varsity games. Terra Linda dudes. 6-4, folks. Big hit, that's in. We dig it up nicely. Noah's going to set it to Amelia. He's going to try to find a place they're not, but they're there. That's going to be, looks like a miss hit. That was good. 7-4. Newsflash, Heidi is coming in. Amelia, she's replacing Amelia, and we have Val serving, our lefty, knuckleball lefty. 7-4, third set. Big hit. They get it over. It's fine. Alara gets it up, gives it to Noah, who gives it to Heidi, who just kind of pushes it over. That girl gets it, and Heidi says, straight down, 8-4. Keep it up, folks. Here's Val. Nice shot by Val. That was really good job by the Terra Linda girl to get it up. Val is doing a lot of work. Gives it to Noah, who does a quick set to Heidi, who pushes it down. They get it over, and that is on the wrong side of the red and white pole. Huge plays right now, huge serves by Val. She's cleaning up. 9-4. She slaps it. They get it, that's gonna be in the net. We're just gonna push it straight down. Heidi is doing a whole lot of damage at the front of this net. I think that's her third one in a row, and we're now in double digits. Nice lead. We need 5 more, and there's another timeout. I don't know, folks, what your strategy would be here. I just say Val. I would be talking to Val about where to serve it up to. There has to be a mismatch. There's got to be a right-handed girl on the right side of the court where Val's left-handed serves in the English really creates problems. It's like being a batter against your right-hand batter against a left-handed pitcher. Throws you off. It's coming into you, throws you off. So hopefully Mo's talking about the perfect positioning for what player to hit it to. – 10-4, third set. Terra Linda is being brought back into the game. Here's Val's serve. Big hit, but Val handles it no problem. Gives it to Noah, back set. And it's cross court right down the, across towards the middle of the court. And that one is out. That one is, and they call it in. And the Terra Linda teammate called it in, and the judge over there called it out. So the Terra Linda player was overruled. So she's a little sheepish over there. It's 11-4. Val is just absolutely killing it right now. I think there has been 7 points in a row on her serve. I could be wrong. She is just on fire right now. You see her hitting it to the right-hand side. She sees the mismatch back there, and that one is out. Okay. It's inevitable. 12-5, 7-point lead. This is huge. Stay loose. Don't tighten up, but don't get cocky. This is what happened to us last time we had a 7-point lead, and guess what? We lost. There's a hit. Alara gets it up to Noah, who gets it to Heidi, who gets straight down. 13-5. Substitution alert. Alara, Val, and we have Ellie serving, and that's just an ace. 14-5. This game is ours if we just lock in and focus. Game, set, match point. Big hit. Alara gets it up. Isla has it no problem. And that's a big cross-court shot by Julia. And she hits it in the net. We win the game. We get the set. We win the match. We win in Terra Linda. Lock it in. Stamped and verified. Archie William Falcons take the victory. And you're going to see them shake hands and celebrate. And there they go. They're getting high fives. Savor the flavor. That was fun. First game was close. We just barely got it. Second game kind of took a nap, honestly. It got slow. Terra Linda, to their credit, came back, took it. No problem. They deserved that game. And then we came back and said, okay, it's time to wake up. No more mistakes. Val, Heidi, MVPs of that last set. So, for the live stream tomorrow, 5 o'clock game at Redwood, water polo. And start the live stream early. I'm going to take a real early ferry. I'm not going to miss this game. And then it sounds like we have a game on Friday at Archie, which is awesome. So I'll live stream that because guess what? I now have a username and password for Wi-Fi. The school district gave me Wi-Fi credentials to live stream volleyball games, so I'm golden. So I'll be able to live stream the game on Friday and then like Las Olas on Saturday. Lots of action, folks. See you next time.